What is going on YouTube? Hit it back making another random crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP to US dollar. We're also going to be looking at DueDEX as well as the current coin market cap. Specifically in today's episode, I do want to discuss that we are starting to correct downwards in most of the cryptocurrencies. Hopefully you guys noticed this in yesterday's video, which did discuss that the time finally hit, and it seems like a lot of these cryptos are starting to correct lower now. We're starting to finally fall bearish, and this is a good sign for the most part. I know some of you are probably worried, but I will explain why it is fairly good in the next couple of minutes. But you can see right off the bat that Litecoin is starting to dip lower. Bitcoin is dipping lower. We even have Ethereum and XRP all correcting downwards, breaking bearish outside of moving averages and things like that. Also, the S&P 500 is seemingly doing extremely well the past couple of days, which is also quite interesting. While crypto is starting to dip as you get closer to the November elections, tons of interesting news and things to discuss. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. Remember to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. So guys, before we begin, I do have a few announcements. The first announcement is huge shout out to everybody. We just passed 16,500 subscribers, and I did mention just 2 days ago that I wanted to start up another Bitcoin giveaway. So I have officially done that. In this, big giveaway is going to be a Crypto TV DueDEX $200 Bitcoin giveaway. It's going to be freaking awesome. $200 of free Bitcoin literally given to you. All you have to do is sign up in the description down below. That's where the raffle is to enter. It is that simple. Click the raffle down below. Up to 7 ways to enter. Just enter these 3 to unlock 4 more. It is literally that simple. It's literally just subscribe to the channel. Through this way I can keep track of who exactly is following the rules and who exactly isn't, and this way I know I'm obviously checking to see if you have subscribed or not, so definitely make sure to do it. But I just launched this. There's going to be 30 days, so obviously today's July 17th, so August 17th, give or take, we're going to be doing another raffle, so definitely make sure to check this out. It's free, $200. You got to be in it to win it. Otherwise, jumping on and moving on to the rest of the channel, you can see that yesterday's video I did discuss that we are just talking about the time is here. XRP, Ripple, and Bitcoin are finally moving or dropping or correcting. As you can see clearly shown in the thumbnail here, the prices are starting to correct lower. And with that comes a lot of things we do have to discuss and think about. Market cap also is starting to correct downwards. I mean, it looks like we're starting to stagnate out. See the uncertainty, see the sideways movements right here. But for the most part, you can see that the sideways trading has finally started to drop and correct lower. Also, if you notice as to why I have more on the screen here, usually it's just 10. Now I'm seeing 14. I did get a bigger computer, so it is definitely more helpful and helps create videos quicker, and you'll be able to I guess see more information on the screen, but it does help me as well. But yes, that is why you see up to now 14 cryptos shown here. But for the most part, besides Stellar, which is exploding in price, which is very interesting, it seems like some of these altcoins are definitely making leaps and bounds over the top, I'd say 5 blue chip cryptos, even the top 10, I would say, that are just trading sideways for the most part, consolidating downwards. They don't seem to be doing as well, but some of these altcoins are actually pumping up quite a bit. This is up. AAVE is up 20%. Algorand is up 30%. Synthetics Network is up 13%. There's some very big pumping cryptocurrencies that may be something we have to look at. Let me know if you guys have ever fiddled with or are currently fiddling with some of these altcoins. Maybe I'll have to throw in one of those cryptos and get rid of like Ethereum or something on our channel, or maybe even Litecoin. I know it's crazy to say, but definitely let me know. Otherwise, checking out these cryptos, you can see that Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Litecoin are all down, and that's kind of what I wanted to discuss in today's video. If I was to zoom out now to the weekly and show you guys a better view of what exactly is happening, you can clearly see that on Litecoin, it has broken bearish. You can see that with this massive resistance symmetrical triangle that has formed across the board with our uptrend and our downtrend resistance, you can see the consolidation is sideways trading. The uncertainty is here. Volume has literally died off completely. I mean, I could probably pull up volume. Hold on. Let's see if that helps. No, I'm not too sure why. I might have to delete another thing on here, but whatever. I do like having the MACD. I think that's what I had to get rid of that. But you can see clearly that we are seeing that sideways trading, and this ultimately is coming to an end. The biggest takeaway is the rejection of this top resistance, which is really the major key here and the major takeaway. The fact that the coin itself is breaking bearish and it's breaking down below this resistance, this moving average, and the downtrend shows me that it is not ready to pop, and I do think we're going to continue to head downwards, easily retest $38 on Bitcoin. I mean, on Litecoin. Bitcoin is falling down as well. And here's where things get a little bit interesting. And this is why I've been saying on the past couple of videos that if you're going to set up a short on Bitcoin, if you're going to set up a short on Bitcoin, consider setting it up below its moving average. And the reason being is because you can see as the coin gets closer to its moving average, it is starting to bounce off of here, which makes sense to me, and I don't mind it because we've done it in the past, and it's usually acting as a fail-safe emergency support for this cryptocurrency, for most cryptocurrencies. So to buy in right now, expecting it to break bearish is a risk because it could bounce off of its moving average at 89, even 88, and correct back up or hang out here, and it's not worth the effort. But putting in a buy-in closer to $8,600 allows us to basically confirm that after we break through the moving averages, after that is 100% canceled, we have nowhere to go but down, and then we can capitalize by shorting Bitcoin as we head lower. You can see the reason I believe this is when we look, you can see on the massive symmetrical triangle that's forming on Bitcoin, we have an Elliott wave A, B, C, D. Now we're looking for the E point right here because we do have quite a long pattern to fill out until the end of July, or is it July? Yeah, the end of July of 2021. So we have a year now, a year of filling in this gap here, but there's plenty of money to be making off of drops and movements up. Noticing that the price is currently here, a drop all the way down here is 40% and vice versa. If we were at the bottom right here and we climbed back up, wow, I did not mean to delete that. A climb back up would be close to 50%. So there's plenty of room and movement to make off of movements like this. We could easily make a lot of money leverage trading this as well, but anticipating, as you can clearly see, a bearish break of this top resistance, consolidating the coin down to about this moving average is really what I'm looking for. I am looking for the price to retest this level right here. That's my main bet. And I know it's taking a long time, but that makes sense because we're looking at things on a weekly perspective. Ultimately, I do think we're getting very close now. The gap has slowly closed off. We're now literally retesting the moving average. And if things go according to plan, we should be able to break through here and correct lower. And that is the main goal that I have in mind. That is the main thing we have in mind in regards to trading. Even Ethereum looks like it needs to pull back down. And this is why I'm feeling a lot of these cryptos are starting to ultimately break bearish now. You can see on the MACD we're starting to finally have that bearish cross. Very obvious right here. I'll move it over. A bearish cross on the MACD. Clear indicator of bears coming into the market now. Clear indicator of correction. Clear indicator of resistance ahead. Even on Ethereum now we have a bearish cross right here. This is not a good sign. This is a sign of weakness. This is a sign that the market is definitely going to drop, and I can easily see Ethereum fall to at least $209 in the near future, which is definitely just a bearish look. Easily a coin falling about I'd say $20 to $24 is easily anticipated when you look at the way Ethereum is moving. Clear rejection of Ethereum off its resistance. You can see right here. As I zoom out, I'll show you guys the weekly, what it is that I'm referencing. You can clearly see there's a new downtrend descending triangle forming here. Point 1, 2, 3. I mean, we could 1 A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, it's definitely possible. We could set up some sort of Elliott wave. If you think about it, we could start it like this. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we could look for sorry, that's not what I meant to do. I was meant to start it at the top. Let's see. Elliott wave. Boom, boom, boom. Here it is. Okay. Starting it at the top. Pulling it down, up, down, boom, Boom. That is what I'm looking for, more of that consolidation to kind of fill itself in. I'm also looking for another retest of this bottom support because you can clearly see that there's really only two. I mean, we could extend it out. That is definitely a strong possibility. It actually looks like that's more or less what exactly is going to happen. So that actually cuts down on the time for Ethereum prices to jump. You can see this is back in 2017. Clearly see the bottom support right here as we slowly consolidate up. I'd slightly tweak this, move this slightly lower, something like that. Looks about right. Something like that. That's where I would reference. You can see clear retest right here, clear bottom support. But ultimately, this does call for more symmetrical triangles, more consolidation. As you can see, we're clearly at the top here of this resistance, which ultimately tells me there's probably going to be a drop in price, easily pulling us down to, I'd say, 140. XRP, same thing applies. I mean, this is a coin that everybody was so giddy about just yesterday or a couple of days ago. Honestly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Literally, like over a week ago, you guys saw the bullish breakout. You guys capitalized off this, but if you didn't sell out at a high, you would have been experiencing extreme correction and you would be losing out, which is something to play the risk. I'm a conservative trader, so I'm not necessarily going to do that. And I do believe there's a good chance XRP could fall back inside its massive resistance, which I think is around the corner. As you can see, the massive resistance has finally been broken, but the coin is still trading outside here. You can see the massive sideways trading right here, starting back up in 2019. Now there should be more to load in, whatever, but regardless of the fact, it is in a downtrend, and you can see that there's a good chance this is going to break bearish. I really do think it's going to break bearish and correct us below it. But otherwise, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video, guys. Like I said, if you want to take part in the giveaway, which I highly recommend you do, the link is in the description down below. Definitely make sure to subscribe if you want to enter, as well as sign up for DueDEX, because that's who is sponsoring the giveaway. But otherwise, make sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, make sure to follow me on Twitter, CryptoTheOfficial, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.